Welcome back, y'all. For this one, we got a spicy one. We got King Kong Consciousness, Dr. Ifa Tunde, Dr. Umar Johnson responding to the blacks that gave him backlash for his comments on the Palestinian and Israeli war. Dr. Umar stood on business as usual and doubled down on his statements. He even gave his opinions on Jada Pinkett Smith, her latest scandal, and her supporters. Mad respect to Doc Umar. His points was definitely valid, but we're going to get right into it.
Hey, y'all know it's that time. Tweak with Dizzy. Turn me up.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. All y'all who got a problem with me because I said I'm focused on black people's problems, well, guess what? You can stay mad. I'm focused on black people's problems. Last time I checked, I was the creator of Unapologetically African. Last time I checked, I'm the founder of Unapologetically Black. That's my concept. That's my movement that y'all done ran with, talking about you unapologetically African, but you afraid to say that you worried about your people's problems. Ain't nobody helping us.
No care.
You got 27 million Africans in the Congo, displaced, environmental issues, hunger, poor health care. You got 1 million Ethiopians who've been murdered. You got Sudanese who have died. Ain't nobody said nothing about the Sudanese. Ain't nobody said nothing about the Ethiopians. Ain't nobody said nothing about the Congolese. But you want me to cry tears for the Arabs? Listen, I hope the Arabs in the West Bank in Gaza, I hope they get all they get. I hope they are protected. I hope nobody dies. I hope those babies' lives are safe. I hope the women are cared for. I hope that there's no bloodshed. But if you think I'm going to take time out of struggling for African people, if you think I'm going to stop my agenda to liberate my people, to go cry for people who don't cry for me, if you think I'm going to stop what I'm doing and pay attention to what's going on over there when y'all don't even pay attention to what's going on in Africa, y'all don't pay attention to what's going on in Ethiopia, y'all don't pay attention to what's going on in the Congo. The greatest humanitarian crisis in the world is in the Congo, not the West Bank, not the Gaza Strip, not Israel, but in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So don't tell me I got to cry for whites and browns. I'm crying for black people, and I don't care who don't like it. You got police killing black people in America every day. We got a hunger. We got gentrification. We got miseducation. We got mass incarceration. And you want me to go crying for white and brown people? I'm not going to do my focus. My priority is on Africa and African people, those at home and those abroad, those in America, those in Africa, those in South America, those in Central America, Canada, the Caribbean, Asia, Europe, Australia, South Pacific, the mother continent. I'm focusing on my people. This is Pan-Africanism or perish. You understand me? This is unify or die.
We started talking that super valid points by Dr. Umar, and I'm going to stand on that with him on this one. Black people always want to stick their color in every situation they got nothing to do with. All these niggas humanitarians, but our race is considered a minority and steady fighting against each other. We're not even going to mention the killing because blacks dying at an alarming rate. Ain't nobody helping us, and don't nobody care about them poor nigga babies. Gotta keep it a hundo. So Dr. Umar claimed he's the founder of the Unapologetically Black movement that other people started running with. Now I try to do my homework on this, and it doesn't say who started it, but he was one of the ones who popped up in that search, so you gotta give him that. I also did my homework on the crisis in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the Ethiopians being killed by Saudi forces, and the Sudanese war. I ain't gonna lie, if you do your homework on this, he definitely 100 on this, and ain't nobody really talking about this news or putting it on the forefront. But I put some clips up just in case y'all feeling lazy. Y'all know how I get. I wish them the best, but I'm standing with Umar. I really don't give no fucks what they got going on. It literally does nothing for niggas.
They don't care about us. You got black people in Palestine facing racism. You better go do your research. What about our African brothers and sisters in Palestine who are suffering racism at the hands of the Palestinian Arabs? Y'all ain't said nothing about that. Oh, no. And see, what we fail to realize as African people is when you start paying attention to other people's struggle, you give the whole world permission to ignore your problem.
These are facts.
I don't see Arabs taking attention off their problems for black people. I don't see Latinos taking attention off their problems for black people. I don't see Asians taking attention off their problems for black people. I don't see East Indians taking attention off their people for blacks.
That's right. That's right.
What about the Ethiopian crisis? Y'all not crying for that. What about the Congolese crisis? Y'all not crying for that. What about the Sudanese crisis? Y'all not crying for that. What about all the black people sold into slavery by the Arab nations? Has Palestine spoke out against that? Has Palestine spoke out against all the Africans in Africa, East Africa, being sold into slavery by the Arabs? I ain't heard no Palestinian say nothing about the Arab slave trade against African people. Get out of my face with that. And for all you bourgeois sisters out there who got mad at me for critiquing my sister Jada Pickett,
y'all hate her,
who I love and respect, all the black girls who ain't got big sisters. Where's that energy for all the black girls being sexually trafficked? Where's all that energy for all our teenage black girls who are unemployed? Where's all that energy for our teenage single mothers who can't get the help that they need? Where's all that energy for the homeless black women with children? You fake, phony ass, feminists. You think I care what you got to say? You not helping black women in these streets. You ain't fighting for black women in these streets. You ain't helping black girls in these streets. You think I give a damn about your criticism? Let me explain something to you ninjas. Quick, I don't scratch if I don't itch, and I don't dance if I don't like the music.
Oh, shit.
You dealing with a real black man. This is real RBG. This is real Pan-African nationalism. I ain't say black nationalism. Y'all think y'all gonna get me off my square because you got an attitude that I'm not rocking with the Arabs. You got an attitude that I'm not rocking with what Jada Pinkett is doing, disrespecting and undermining her husband so she can sell a couple books. I wasn't born to be your damn friend. I was born to wake you up. I was born to smack the black out of you if you ain't proud of it. I said I was.
Nah, I super didn't know about the blacks in Palestine going through racism, but we running to their aid. That shit is crazy. It's the same mentality that got us enslaved. Dr. Umar spitting facts. Africans dying in high numbers. Where all the bloggers, TikTokers, reactors, and humanitarians at. We should all definitely know this, but if you do your homework, you will find out that the Arab nation started the East African slave trade and prospered from it, as well as the Europeans, which is why one of the names is called the Arab slave trade. Dr. Umar, again on business, I've never heard an apology or them speak up on anything about the East African slave trade that the Arab nation started.
Don't care.
Now as for Jada Pinkett Smith, I don't even know why she's trending anymore. All this shit is for views, clicks, mentions, and sales. Didn't we hear years ago that y'all some swinger couple? I take your wife, you take mine, orgy party freaky. Then who give a fuck if y'all been separated for 6, 7, 8, 9 years, but acting like a couple? Keep it 55th Street, y'all whole little family been fucked up. I definitely agree it's a play for her book or whatever they got going on. Hey, I definitely appreciate all my supporters. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel in them comments. Hit that notification bell so y'all know every time I drop something.
We got a crisis in Haiti, and you Negroes want me to go run to the Middle East. We got a crisis in Haiti. We got a crisis in Ethiopia. We got a crisis in the Congo. We got our brothers in the Sahel about to go to war with the French. We got Mali and Burkina Faso and Niger about to go to war with the French, and you want to distract me by running to the Arabs of the Middle. I'm not doing it. You out your mind if I'm going to take attention off Ethiopia for the Middle East. You out your mind if I'm going to take attention off of the Congo or Sudan or the other humanitarian crisis in Africa for the Middle East. Hell no. I'm a black man. I'm an African. We've been put last for the last 400 years, and it's time to put ourselves first. That's why the most honorable Marcus Garvey said race first, not Muslim first, not Christian first, African people first. Chat. My Arabs, I wish y'all well in Palestine. I wish you a speedy victory against oppression, but that is not my fight, because you have never fought for me. You Arabs don't do nothing but practice racism in America. You Arabs don't do nothing but trade our people into slavery in East Africa. You are racist. everywhere we find you. So don't go acting like y'all a bunch of humanitarians because y'all was the first people trading my ancestors in slavery. And I'm not against the Arabic people. I'm saying fair is fair and truth is truth. Don't you dare tell me I got to cry for you when you ain't never cried for me. Have you apologized for the African slavery yet? Have the Arabs paid reparations to African people for slavery? Have the Arabs done anything about the enslavement of Africans right now? Get the hell out of my face. I'm a black man. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. It's Pan-Africanism or perish. It's unify or die. It's every African for all Africans and all Africans for every African. Revolutionaries, please stand up. Negroes want to cry for other people. You ain't built the school for your children. You ain't built the hospital for your children. You ain't created no jobs for your children. You ain't stopped the police from killing your children. You ain't built no banks for your children, no distribution for your children, but you want me to stop what I'm doing to save black people so you can go cry for brown people. That's your damn business. I'm crying tears for African people. I wish everybody well. I don't want no harm to come to those people in the Middle East. I hope the fighting stops tonight, but if you think I'm going to take time away from my struggle for my race, to save your race, you out your damn mind. Free Africa, free Haiti, free Sudan, free Burkina Faso, free Mali, free South Africa, free Jamaica, free Guadeloupe, free Barbados, free the Bahamas, free Cuba. Don't talk to me about no Middle Eastern country where we not free our damn selves. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You done came to the wrong person with that multicultural, colorblind, integrationist talk. Until Africa is free, I'm not concerned about nobody else's freedom. Until the Caribbean is free, I'm not concerned about nobody else's freedom. Until South American Africans are free, and Central American Africans are free, and American Africans are free, and Canadian Africans are free, and European Africans are free, and Africans in Asia are free. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody else's struggle.